I see all these videos talking about, can you manifest your specific person? How do I do it? Is it possible? Somehow, nobody is asking these questions. And these questions are the most important questions that you have to ask yourself because, yeah, you can manifest your specific person, but it might come back to bite you in the ass. My name's Jessica. I'm with Energy Escapades. I think energy is an adventure, and you should like, comment, subscribe, come on the adventure with me. There's so much that you need to look at before you commit your time, energy, and effort into manifesting somebody. Because it's going to save you a lot of pain and turmoil and unpleasant, unhappy things in the future. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, are you manifesting this person or are you manifesting your idea of the person? Those are two drastically different things. And so many people are manifesting the idea of who they think this person is, and they don't actually know the person at all. I saw somebody asking, I want to manifest my specific person. Can I do this? And they said, yeah, so there's this guy that I have a crush on. I work with him, and I really want to manifest him, but I think he might be gay. Can I change his entire sexuality so that I can manifest a future where we're together? What? What? What are you saying? You clearly don't know this person. They were just like, this person's cute, but I think they might be gay. They may not like me. Can I change everything about who they are as a person and make them mine? What? Okay, what if you did? What if you managed to manifest that person and then they were a massive pain in the butt forever? All the time. You had nothing in common. You did not get along. What if they had some really annoying quirks that you just hated? And you have just spent all of your time, energy, and effort to change everything about this person to try to manifest them. You're going to have to continue manifesting your ideal person over and over for the rest of your life. That sounds incredibly time-consuming and annoying. Okay? So the first thing you need to do is make sure that you are not obsessing about the idea of someone, but you actually know this person well. Know them well. Know them for more than passing glances, okay? Few conversations. Actually know the person. The next question you need to ask yourself is, why are you trying to manifest this person? In a lot of cases, it has to do with seeking validation within yourself. There's something about this person, maybe they've rejected you. That happens a lot with exes or people that ghost you when you're dating them. And it leaves you with this feeling of like, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. If I was good enough, that person would have chosen me. That person would have wanted me. That person wouldn't have broken up with me. They wouldn't have ghosted me. I'm not good enough. You have to make sure that you are not just seeking external validation, because even if you achieve that external validation, even if you do begin dating that person, and maybe they're like loving and wonderful, if your validation always comes from external sources, it is never truly going to satisfy the need you have for validation, because external people can never give you that. You can never get your validation from external sources. It always has to come from within. So you look at it and you're like, well, maybe I am trying to manifest this person because of how I need that validation, and the fact that they're rejecting me, that's giving me all these bad feelings, and I have to win them back so that I know that I'm worth it. If you think that that may be the case for you in this situation, then work on self-validation before you try to manifest this person. Make sure that you are secure within yourself before you spend all this time, energy, and effort in a fruitless endeavor that, even if you succeed, is not really going to give you the results that you want. Next, I want you to ask yourself, is this really the right person for me? I have only ever manifested one man in my entire life. And the only reason that I was able to manifest that man was because I knew in my whole heart, with every ounce of my being, I knew that this was the correct man for me. The reason I knew this has to be my life partner was because of all of the energetic connections that we had shared. He was my soul catalyst connection that had triggered all of my energetic awakening. We had this insane connection where I could feel him thousands of miles apart. I knew there's no way that this connection can be this strong, and this is not the person for me. So I was so confident in that I managed to manifest him. The problem is that he really wasn't the ideal partner for me. And our relationship really showed that as it went on. It was not a bad relationship, but it was not as good as it could have been. There was a lot of issues that we still had, and I put up with it because I worked so hard to manifest this man and like just worked for years to try to be good enough to manifest this person and being in this relationship. And I spent so much time and effort on it that like I wasn't going to put it at risk by starting, an argument about my thoughts and feelings. No, those are silly. I'm just going to grin and bear it. That's not the best plan. But again, I was so sure. I was so confident that this was the right person for me that I put everything I could into manifesting him. And I did achieve it. And then ultimately, honestly, the moment I had stuff come up in my life and I was not able to dedicate the same amount of energy to maintaining that relationship, it just completely fell apart. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to get on this constant manifestation wheel where you're going to be putting so much of your energy towards just maintaining this happy relationship because you think it should be the relationship that you're in, when really it's not the relationship for you. And you're just putting all your energy and effort to it because the moment you have to redirect your energy to something else that is very pressing in your life, there's a chance that that relationship will fall apart because it's no longer constantly getting the energy and your manifestation energy that it needs to survive. So if you've asked yourself these questions, you've really thought with it, and you're like, no, this person is for sure my person that I need in my life, then go ahead and manifest them. But if you're looking back and you're like, I don't know, actually, you might be right. Maybe I shouldn't do this. This might end up being a bad choice. If you think it might be a bad choice, you can try what I'm trying now. So what I do now is I focus on the type of relationship that I want. I have a list. It's a very extensive list. Make the biggest, most extensive list you want. It's your person. I read it occasionally, not all the time, because it's, just something that I want to keep in my mind, but not something I want to focus on constantly. I just kind of let it go. I don't worry about it. I give it up to the universe. And I trust that this person is going to come into my life. So as I go on my dating journey and I'm meeting all these wonderful men, I'm just allowing it to go as it goes. And it is no stress to me at all because I'm not focusing on like, oh, this is the person. This person meets this criteria. So I've got to focus. I've got to manifest him. I've got to cling to him because he's the only person in the world that will meet that criteria. Nope. Nope. Now it's like if we're not vibing, if it's not working out, okay, bye. I don't care. And it's not that I don't care about the person. Like the person can be a great person and I can respect them, but I'm not going to worry myself about that because my ideal partner is on his way to me. And if you're not it, then that's okay. You are allowed to not be my partner. You are allowed to go on your way. It has taken so much stress off of me because I'm not looking at this from a scarcity mentality anymore. A lot of the times when we're trying to manifest somebody, it's because we're coming from a place of scarcity. Oh, this is the only person that I will ever get along with. This is the only person that will ever have the physical attributes that I'm attracted to. This is the only person that I'll ever have that level of chemistry with. He's the only person, or they're the only person that whatever. We tell ourselves all these things. We make up things all the time about why these specific people are so unique and that no connection will ever compare or surpass the connection that we have with that person. But if you have to force the connection to like an extreme, I'm not saying that everything should be easy all the time forever because you do have to put work towards your relationship and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm advising against is coming at manifesting SPs with a scarcity mentality because you think that there's nobody else in the entire world. Nobody else. There's billions of people in the world, and you think that this is the only person in the whole world that can make you happy, that can give you a good life, that you can have a wonderful life with together? They're not. They're not. So again, if you are very confident in your SP and you really want them, that is absolutely okay. You do the inner work. You work towards manifesting this person. I just want you to make sure that you are not going to put all your time, energy, and effort into something that is not going to be worth it in the end, into something that's going to continue to drain your energetic resources. And for what? Because you're scared to let go? Because you're scared of the unknown? You don't know what life would be like without that person? You don't know if you could move on and meet someone else and be happy? You don't know if you would be okay being alone while you wait for that next person to come? Don't let that rule your life. Don't let the fear hold you back. Don't let the fear put you into a place where you feel like you need to control everything, right? Surrender fear. Surrender control that stems from that fear. Trust and flow. You're going to find the right person for you. They're out there. You will find them. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you have manifested or trying to manifest your SP, let me know your experience. And if this video made you reconsider things, also let me know that. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.